Hi, I'm Shreyas sir, and today I'll be teaching you height and distance. So this is for all the boards, ICSE, IGCSE, CBSE, and state boards. So I'll be teaching you first with the basics. I'll teach you how to solve each kind of sum, and then we'll do all type of sums. So let's begin. First, the basics. Whenever you have a right angle triangle, this angle will be 90 degree, and the side opposite to right angle triangle, this 90 degree is called as hypotenuse. This angle is theta. Theta means any angle. Suppose you are standing over here, you will be looking on this side. So this side is opposite side, and the side on which you are standing is called as adjacent side. So I'll repeat again. In a right angle triangle, 90 degree is shown like this way. One angle theta, the side opposite to theta is called as opposite side, and the side adjacent to it is called as adjacent side. So in trigonometry we have got six main definitions. So three are important for height and distance. So sine theta means opposite side upon hypotenuse. I'll first name it A, B, and C. So what is opposite to this man is AB. So that's AB, and hypotenuse is AC. Then we have got cos theta. Cos theta is called as adjacent side upon hypotenuse. So the man is standing on side BC, and the hypotenuse is AC. And last we have got tan. Tan theta is opposite side upon adjacent side. So opposite side upon adjacent side, we have got AB upon BC. Now students might get confused how to learn this definition with this. So just this is the way to learn. Say sine, cos, tan. This is a sequence sine, cos, tan. So look at over here, O upon H. This is A upon H. Then we have O upon A. So there's one mnemonics which my sir had taught to me. So this is called as old Ritik, and his old Amisha. There's an actor called Hrithik Roshan. You know him. So his first movie was Kahuna Pyare. The actress opposite to Hrithik was Amisha Patel. So this is the way to learn old Hrithik and his old Amisha. So you have got signed is old Hrithik, opposite side upon hypotenuse cos theta, and his adjacent side upon hypotenuse tan is old Amisha, opposite upon adjacent. This is one trick which my sir had told to me. So if you like this trick, you can use this trick, or you can create your own trick. So this is the basic of trigonometry. And in height and distance, we'll use majorly tan. So tan theta is opposite side upon hypotenuse. This is one concept. Second concept, now look over here. This is a building. There's a man standing over here, and the man is looking at the top of the building. If we draw this as reference line, a line parallel to ground. This is the ground, and this is the ground over here. This angle is theta, and this is the distance of the man from the building, and building or tree in the question will always be 90 degree. So never forget to make 90 degree in the figure. This is the angle theta. If the man goes in front, goes towards the building on the right hand side, he'll be looking more up. His neck will bend more upside. So as a person goes towards the building, the angle of looking up, the angle which the person looks up increases, and if a person goes away from a building, the angle decreases. So this angle is called as angle of elevation. So the trick is, if a person goes towards a building, the angle of elevation increases. Ulta is also true. If a person goes away from a building, the angle of elevation decreases. The angle of elevation decreases. So I'm writing this over here because I don't have much space. So angle of elevation is the angle which a person sees at top of a building. So if a person is going towards a building, angle of elevation will increase. And if a person goes away from building, angle of elevation will decrease. So, and there's one last concept. Angle of elevation is equal to angle of depression. Now this, suppose there's a ground, there's a building over here. The building is not good. So assume there's a building over here. This is 90 degree. A person is at ground. He will look up. A person will look up. So if you're looking up, it's called as angle of elevation. Now this person, there is a person over here at the top floor. He will look down. So looking down is called as angle of depression. So a person at the ground looking at top of the building, that angle is called as angle of elevation, and a person at top looking at bottom, that angle is called as angle of depression. To make angle of depression, make a line parallel to ground and then draw this angle. So if you can see, this line and this line are parallel, you can see that there's a Z symbol. So Z means alternate angle. So over here, angle of elevation, angle of elevation is equal to angle of depression. So this is the basics of height and distance. So I'll revise again. Sine, cos, tan are the basic main definitions of trigonometry. Sine theta means opposite side upon hypotenuse. Cos theta means adjacent side upon hypotenuse, and tan theta means opposite side upon adjacent side. The trick is this: old Ritik and his old Amisha. If a person is looking at top of a building, that angle is called as angle of elevation. It means you're looking up. And if a person is at top of a building or a cliff and is looking down at the ground, that angle is called as angle of depression. If a person is walking towards a building, the angle of elevation will increase. And if a person who is walking away from a building, angle of elevation will decrease. And last concept is angle of elevation is equal to angle of depression. So learn these concepts, and now we'll begin with the questions. So in type 1 questions, they will always ask to find distance from the base or increase in building height. So they will ask you find the adjacent side over here or distance from the building to a person. So this is the kind of questions in type 1. And there's one trick, always remember, wherever possible, draw a diagram. In any mathematical chapter, in any math chapter, wherever possible, draw a diagram. Why? Because that will make question clear and it will be easy for you also to solve the question. So let's begin. A tower is 40-meter high. So this is a tower. This tower is 40-meter high and this is the ground. Make 90 degree always. A man standing at some distance from the tower observes that angle of elevation of top of the tower is 45 degree. There's a man over here, he's on the ground and he's observing that the angle of elevation is 45 degree. So there's no need to draw a man over here. You can just assume as a point. How far is he away from foot of the tower? So name this tower as A, B and C. Now let's begin. So let's write the given part first. Let's see what is given. So given AB is 40 meters and angle C is 45 degree. You have to find how far is this person from the foot of the tower. This is the tower. The foot of the tower means the base of the tower. The base of the tower is point B. So you have to find distance BC. So you have to find distance BC. So in height and distance, generally we have got tan formula. So apply tan formula. Tan C. So let's revise tan formula. Tan theta means opposite side upon adjacent side. So write opposite side upon adjacent side. We have got tan, the value of C is 45 degree and opposite side is AB and adjacent side is BC. The value of tan 45 is 1, AB is 40 meters and BC is unknown, therefore BC will come over here. BC into 1 is only BC, this will be 40 and meters. So BC is 40 meters, so you have to write the person is 40 meters away from foot of the tower. So this is the answer. So always put the answer in a box. And there's one thing which I forgot. I forgot to tell you the tan table. So there are 5 standard angles up to class 10th. There was 0 degree, 30 degree, 45, 60 and 90 degree. This is tan. Tan 0 is 0. Tan 30 is 1 upon root 3. Tan 45 is 1. Tan 60 is root 3. And tan 90 is not defined. So how to learn this table? So I'll teach only for tan for now. For trigonometry, I'll teach all the tables, sine, cos, tan. Now come for tan. First learn the angles. Learn on fingers 0, 30, 45, 60, 90. Always 0, 30, 45, 60, 90. Now see 0, tan 0. Now tan value 0, 1 upon root 3, 1, root 3 not defined. So every finger is a number and every finger is also an angle. If I say tan 60, 0, 30, 45, 60, so on the fourth value. Now say tan value 0, 1 upon root 3, 1, root 3. So tan 60 is root 3. I'll take one more example. If I say tan 30, 0, 30, 0, 1 upon root 3. So tan 30 is 1 upon root 3. So count on fingers, it will be very easy. I hope you got the question is very easy. So let's go further. Second question. From the top of a cliff 80 meters high. So let's draw one cliff. Cliff means क्या बोलते? Cliff means a hill. So this is a cliff and the cliff is 80 meters high. So just name ABC. From the top of a cliff, the angle of depression is of a buoy is 45 degree. A buoy means there's a on sea, on water body is a body which floats on water. That structure is called as buoy. Angle of depression is 45 degree. Means a person is at point A, he is looking down. That is 45 degree. Calculate the nearest meter, the distance of the buoy from the foot of the cliff. So you want the nearest meter, so you have to either round up or round down. So I told you the concept that angle of elevation is equal to angle of depression. If a person is looking down at 45 degree, the boy will also look up at 45 degree. This is boy, B-O-U-Y, not boy. यहाँ पे कोई लड़का नहीं है. There is no person in the sea. There is just a structure floating in the sea. So that structure का angle is 45 degree. Looking upward, that's angle of elevation. So you have to find distance BC. So we'll write given part. So given क्या क्या दिया? Let's see given. AB is 80 meters. Angle ACB is 45 degree. We have to find length BC again. So again apply tan formula. So let's do solution. So tan C is opposite side upon adjacent side. I'll repeat the formula multiple times so that it will be inside your head. Adjacent side. This is tan का formula. So you have got tan 45 degree. Opposite side क्या है? What's opposite side? That's AB. And adjacent side is BC. So tan 45 is 1. AB का value is 80. And BC is we have to find. So BC will be 80 meters. So the buoy is 80 meters from the cliff. Okay, this is the answer. And if you see one concept, if you see some pattern in this sum and the previous sum, whenever the angle of elevation or depression is 45 degree, whatever is the height is same as the base. Height over here was 80 meters. Distance is also 80 meters. In the previous question, angle is 45 degree. The height is 40 and the base is also 40. So whenever you got 45 degree, height and the base will be same. Why? Because tan 45 is 1. And that's the answer. Because whenever angle is 45, height and base will be same. So now let's go further. Let's go for other angles. From top of a tower, a guard is watching a prisoner on the ground at an angle of depression of 30 degree. If the height of the tower is 120 meters, how far is the prisoner from the foot of the tower? So let's draw the structure. We have got ABC. ABC is the AB is watchtower, and the height of the watchtower is 120 meters. There's a guard standing at point A and is looking down 30 degree. Looking down means angle of depression 30 degree. If a person is looking down 30 degree, the prisoner will also look up at 30 degree. Why? Because angle of elevation is equal to angle of depression. So you have to find how far is this prisoner from the foot of the tower. So let's write the given part first. So AB is 120 meters. And then what we have got angle. क्या बोलते हैं? We have got angle ACB is 30 degree. You have to find length BC again. Again tan formula आएगा. So tan formula will come. So tan C is opposite side AB upon adjacent side BC. It's a tan formula. So angle is 30 degree. Tan 30 degree. AB is how much? AB is 120 meters and BC is we have to find this. So tan 30 is 0, 30. 0, 1 upon root 3. So tan 30 value is 1 upon root 3. This will be 120 upon BC. I have to do cross multiply. This will come over here and this will come over here. The BC will be what? 120 into root 3. Don't just stop over here. You have to go further. आगे भी जाना है. Root 3 value is how much? 1.732. This you have to remember. ये value learn करने का है. Learn this value. Root 3 is 1.732. So BC is 120 into 1.732. I'll tell you one technique how to solve this quickly. Whenever a number has 0 over here, there's 0 at the end, and there's a decimal number with some another number. So you can remove this 0 and bring the decimal place one step towards right. So you can write this as 12 into 17.32. अब ये कैसे हो गया? I'll show here once again. 120 into 1.732. 120 is what? 12 into 10 into 1.732. सो यहाँ पे 10 है, दिस 10 over यहाँ पे है 1.732. So decimal will go 1 plus 2 is right. If I multiply by 10, so this will become 12 into 17.32. So this is my technique. I like this method. This is faster. If you're getting confused, you can do normal method. Okay, no issues. We'll have 17.32 into 12. Let's multiply fast. 2 to the 4, 6, 7 to the 14, carry 1. 2 1 the 2, 3. Cross here है 6 है. This is 6. This will become 1 है. 2, 3, 7, 1. Let's add 4, 8, 7, 10, 1. 1, 2. अरे 1 नहीं आ गया. 1, 2. 107.84. This is BC. But just hold on. हमें पूछा है how far is the prisoner from the foot of the tower. So yes, this is okay. So we can write the prisoner is 107.84 meters away from the foot of the tower. The prisoner is 107.84 meters from the foot of the tower. So this is the question. It's very easy question. So please go through it, and now we'll go for the next sum. Okay, let's go. Question 4. Important question. This is very important. Those who want to become architect or civil engineers, this is very important. When a building under construction was observed from a point P, 100 meters from the base. So if the question is complex, read one sentence, hold. When a building, there's a building under construction. Building is not made completely. Building पूरा नहीं बना है. Was observed from point P 100 meters from its base. So this is the building and this is the base. So P point यहाँ पे नहीं आएगा. P will come somewhere away. This is point P and this is 100 meters away from the base. I'll write the building as AB. And this distance is 100 meters. 100 meters is the distance from the building. Let's go further. The angle of elevation of the top was 30 degree. Means a person looking at top, that will be 30 degree. Okay, 30 degree हो गया. This angle is 30 degree. After its completion, means the building is completed, means height will increase. पहले is under construction, so height will be less, and now height will increase. After its completion, when it was again observed from the same point, point will remain same. Why? Because reference should be same. Okay, reference same रहेगा. Building is now completed. Building का height बढ़ेगा. Don't draw to the height of A. Increase the height of the building. Yes. Point P will remain same. Point B will also remain same, but A point ऊपर चला गया. A point is increased. So I'll name this as C point. This is 90 degree. Angle of elevation changed to 60 degree. Why? Because now you're looking more up. The point is same. Starting में building was less height and it has become more height. So if you're looking up, then angle of elevation will increase. They're asking how much higher was the building raised from the time it was first observed. So if this is the ground, this will still remain same. This is again 100 meters from the base, and this point is over here now. This is the point A, and the start का point A था. The building has at now point C. They're asking how much higher was the building raised. Means ये जो gap है, CA is how much? CA कितना बढ़ गया? Was the CA distance? So I prefer drawing two diagrams. If you want, you can even draw one diagram, but one diagram is confusing for many people. So I prefer to split the diagram. But I will make combined diagram for those who want combined diagram. So this is point P, and this is the base of the building, which is B, and this distance is 100 meters. Point P has never changed. Point P वैसे रहेगा. वो reference point है. Starting angle was 30 degree elevation. Because building was just under construction. This is 30 degree. Now is looking up. So this full thing is 60 degree now. And this point is A and this point is B. We have to find this distance. We have to find AB ka gap. Find AC. So this is C. This is C. Clear? So now let's start. So let's start. We'll write the given part first. So in exam, either draw this and this, or you can draw this. I prefer drawing this diagram. First diagram I prefer. It's very easy, simple to understand. So we'll write theta 1 is 30 degree. Starting elevation was 30 degree. Second elevation is 60 degree, and PB is 100 meters. This is the base. You have to find what? You have to find CA, AC. So let's start solution. Again, always as usual, tan will come. So यहाँ पे आएगा फर्स्ट विल टेक ट्रायंगल ABP. So in triangle ABP, ठीक है, in triangle ABP, tan P, opposite upon adjacent, opposite side upon adjacent side. तो opposite क्या है P के? What's tan P? Tan 30. Initial angle is 30 degree. Opposite क्या है? AB का है? दोनों AB छोड़ दे, AB लिख दो. Adjacent क्या है? PB. So let's put the value. Tan 30 is how much? 0, 30, 0, 1 upon root 3. 1 upon root 3 right over here. AB. We don't know AB. And PB is 100. So just write AB over here. Just write AB. This will come over here. Okay. And so this will be 100 upon root 3 equal to AB. So AB is 100 upon root 3 meters. Always write the units or else they will cut a marks. Teachers like to cut marks. Now in triangle CBP. Again apply tan P formula. Now apply 60 degree, not 30 degree. Now going on second triangle now. Second triangle we are taking now. Tan P is opposite. It will be BC upon base PB. So this is tan 60 degree. BC we don't know BC is how much, and PB is 100. 60, 0, 30, 45, 60, 0, 1 upon root 3, 1 root 3. So this is how much? This will be root 3 is BC by 100. तो BC क्या हो जाएगा? BC will become 100 root 3. This will come over here. ठीक है, तो BC हो जाएगा 100 root 3 meters. I will just highlight this. Whatever is important, just highlight that and just write nicely, because I have got pen tab, so it's difficult for me. But you have pen and paper, there's no grip for you. Now see, we have to find AC distance. BC, how is BC made? जो BC है, BC कैसे बना है? Let's see. BC is made by what? BC, let's see. BC is made by BA plus AC. Is BA plus AC. So now see, BC is how much? 100 root 3 meters. AB or BA, same, one and the same thing. That's 100 upon root 3 plus AC. Now to find AC only, so bring this term on this side. So when you throw away the terms on other side, the sign will change. So this will become 100 root 3 minus 100 upon root 3 equal to AC. अब इसको ऐसे रहने दो, let it be as it is. Now see, this is a very complex calculation. I'll tell you easy method. Over here and over here in the numerator, there's only 100 constant. 100 is same for both the terms. So take 100 common. If you take 100 common from this and this, what will remain? Root 3 will remain, and 1 upon root 3 will be as it is. I'll repeat again, over here and over here, only in the numerator part, 100 is common, take it outside. So what's uncommon? Root 3 minus 1 upon root 3. So this will get cross multiplied 100. Root 3 into root 3 is only 3 minus 1 the whole upon root 3 equal to AC. 3 minus 1 is 2. This will be 200 upon root 3 is AC. So you have to find the inverse of, you have to divide 200 by root 3. So just let's see some easy way. So if you are short on time, you can either leave it as it is, or I prefer solving more further. So I will do it on next page. I'll just add one extra page over here and then come back. So open a log book and we'll go to this part. This is log, this is log, antilog, antilog, natural sines, sines, cosine, cosine, tangent, tangent, square, squares, square roots, square roots, square roots, square roots. Go to power and factorial. You have to find now the value of 1 upon root 3. Find value of 1 upon root 3. So look at this part, 1 upon root x. In place of x, we have got root 3. So 1 upon root 3 is 0.5774. We have to find the value of 1 upon root 3. So in place of x, what should come? 3. x के जगह पे क्या आएगा? 3 आना चाहिए. तो थर्ड वैल्यू क्या है? 0.5774. So 1 upon root 3 का value is 0.5774. Let's go back to our PPT. So we have got AC as 200 by root 3. We got 1 upon root 3 का value as 0.5774. I suggest you also learn this value, it will be easy. So 1 upon root 3, 200 will be as it is. इसको ऐसे लिखो. 1 upon root 3 0.5774. Just right. 0.5774. Now again same technique. Now there are two zeros over here. There's a decimal over here. So decimal will go 2 places towards right and this 0 will get cut. This will go 2 places towards right and this 0 will get cut. So this will become 2 into 57.74 only. Now normal multiply. 2 into 4, 8, 7 to the 14, carry 1, decimal, 7 to the 14 plus 115, carry 1, 2 5 are 10 and 11 आएगा. ठीक है. Check once again. That's right. So 8, 14, carry 1, 11. So AC is 115.48 meters. So the increase in height is 115.48 meters. So this is 115.48 meters. So this is a very tall building. Okay. So got it. This is the way on how you have to solve this. So whenever you have 1 upon root 3 ka value, take 1 upon root 3 as 0.5774, multiply and then get the answer. You can write the building height increased by 115.48 meters, and this is the answer for your question. This is a very important question. Practical. Let's go further. Okay, last question for this is the last question. Yes, this is the last question. A vertical tower is 25-meter high. The tower is 25-meter high. ABC. This is 25 meters. So just write the units, write the values. A man standing at some distance from the tower. There's a man over here knows that the cosine of the angle of elevation is 0.6. So they have given the value of the cos C ka value they have given directly 0.6. There's no need to find any angle, nothing. Cos C value सीधा दिया अपने को. They're asking find how far is standing away from the foot of the tower. BC is how much? BC कितना है? So let's apply ट्रिग्नोमेट्री, ठीक है। यहाँ पे पाइथागोरस थ्योरम विल कम, सो लेट्स डू, ठीक है। cos थीटा, व्हाट इज cos? adjacent side upon hypotenuse. Cos is adjacent side. Adjacent to this is BC, hypotenuse is AC. Cos C का वैल्यू दे हैव गिवन एज 0.6. BC का वैल्यू पता है अपने को? नो, वी डोंट नो BC. दिस इज व्हाट यू हैव टू फाइंड BC. AC is also not given. So BC, what will happen? What will BC? 0.6 times AC. This is one value. Just leave it as it is. This is also important question. Now this is right angle triangle. We don't know any other value. We just know AB. Can we apply tan? No, we can apply tan. So let's apply अपना Pythagoras theorem. Let's apply Pythagoras theorem. AC square is AB square plus BC square. Do we know AC? No, we don't know AC. Do we know BC? Do we know AB? Yes, we know AB. AB is 25 का square. BC, what is BC? 0.6 times AC. So do 0.6 times AC square and this AC square as it is. Okay, चलेगा. So we'll get AC from here. So AC square, 25 square is 625. Should know squares up to 30, cubes up to 10. 0.6 square is 0.36 and AC square as it is. And this full thing will go on this side. So when this term will come over here, this will become minus. So we'll have AC square minus 0.36 times. AC square is 625. This is only AC square. This is 1 AC square minus 0.36 times AC square. So you are subtracting. There's two decimal points over here. This will be 1.00, 0.36. I'll do all the calculation over here. This will become 0, 9, 1. 10 minus 6 is 4. 9 minus 6 is 6.64 barabar. This will be 0.64. AC square is 625. 0.64 into AC square. This is getting multiplied. You have to divide. So bring this term on this side. So AC square is 625 upon 0.64. Now this is square. I want to remove this square. To remove square, you have to do square root. So take square root. So we will have AC, only AC, and this thing will become under root 625 upon 0.64. Do not divide. Now we know root of 625 is 25, and this will be 0.8. How 0.8? 8 square is 64. 0.8 square क्या हो जाएगा? 0.64 हो जाएगा. Decimal is one place from the left. So when you're squaring, decimal will go 2 place towards left. Getting it? This is the way. So AC is 25 upon 0.8. You have to divide by decimal. So do you like decimals? No. Even I don't like decimals. So now see, after decimal there is one number. So multiply by 10. If the question was 25 divided by 0.87. After decimal there is two numbers. So over here multiply by 100. So just example. So decimal is over here. Have to multiply up and down by 10. So 25 into 10, 0.8 into 10. This will become 250 upon 8. Okay, yeah. So now we can cut easily. Can you direct division? This will go in 2 table. 2 4s are 8. 2 1s are 2. So 2 2s are 4. 2 5s are 10. 125 divided by 4. 4 3s are 12. 4 1s are 4. 4.2. 4 to the 8, 4 5 to 20. So AC is how much? AC is 31.25 meters. We got AC. What is AC? AC is the hypotenuse. What do we want? Hypotenuse? No, we want BC. BC is how much? 0.6 times AC. BC is 0.6 times AC. 0.6 into 31.25. Let's multiply 31.25 into 0.6. So, ठीक है, 6 5 is 30, carry 3. 6 to the 12 plus 3, 15, carry 1. 6 1 6 7. 6 3 is 18. 1 2 3. 1 2 3. This will be 18.75. Where's the mouse? 18.75 meters. So BC is 18.75 meters. So distance from the base of the tower is 18.75 meters. So just write the final answer. The distance is distance from base of tower. Base of tower is 18.75 meters. So over here, highlight it, and with this we come to part 1 of height and distance. So if you like my teaching, if you like what I do, please like, share, subscribe. Please share these videos to all your friends. I'll be making more videos. So it will be very encouraging for me if you share this to your friends. So this is from my side. Thank you.